My friends, today I want to tell you a story of sacrifice, of pain, of struggle, and of a dream that refused to die. It is the story of a man, a poor laborer. He woke up every morning before the sun had even touched the sky. His hands were calloused, his clothes were torn, his back was bent from years of carrying stones. The villagers only saw a laborer, but inside his chest beat the heart of a warrior. Every single day he worked under the burning sun, sweat dripping, shoulders aching, feet bleeding. And yet, every evening when he returned home, he didn't talk about his pain. He talked about his dream. He would gather his children and say, "Study, my children. Learn. I will carry the stones of today, so you can carry the knowledge of tomorrow." But the world is never kind to dreamers. The villagers laughed at him. What can the son of a poor laborer ever achieve? Education is for the rich. You should make your children work too. And sometimes, even his own children cried, "Father, why do you work so hard for us? Why don't you buy yourself shoes? Why don't you rest?" But he would smile, even when his heart was breaking, and say, "My comfort can wait, but your future cannot." There were days when he had no food to eat, days when his stomach was empty, but he placed bread in the hands of his children. He wore the same torn shirt for years, so he could buy books instead of clothes. He walked barefoot, so his children could walk into school with dignity. One day, his wife said to him, "We have nothing left. You are killing yourself." And he replied, "If I die working, let it be known that I died building a future for my children." That was his sacrifice. Time passed. His son went to college. His daughter studied late into the night. There were failures. There were moments when his son cried after failing an exam. Moments when his daughter wanted to give up because the books were too heavy and the pressure was too much. But each time, the father would say, "Look at these hands, my children. They are full of wounds, yet they never stopped working. If these wounded hands can build your tomorrow, then your strong hands can surely turn your failures into success." Those words became their strength. And slowly, his children rose. One became a doctor, another became an engineer. Together, they built a company that gave jobs to hundreds of people. Years passed. The laborer grew old. His shoulders that once carried stones were now weak. His back was bent, not from work, but from age. One morning, his children held his hand and said, "Father, not work. Today, you will see the fruit of your labor." They took him to a grand building, a building made of glass and steel, a building so tall it touched the sky. The old man stood there, eyes filled with tears. His rough hands touched the walls that his children had built. Walls of success, walls of sacrifice, walls of his dream. And the villagers, the same villagers who once mocked him, now whispered, "This is not just success. This is the legacy of a laborer." My friends, the story of the laborer is not just about poverty or riches. It is about vision. It is about belief. It is about sacrifice. You see, greatness is not born in palaces. Greatness is born in the huts of the poor. Greatness is born in the sweat of the farmer, in the struggle of the laborer, in the tears of a mother, in the sacrifice of a father. The laborer may have been poor in wealth, but he was rich in courage, rich in hope, and rich in the belief that tomorrow can be better. And because of that belief, he left behind a legacy. So I ask you today, what legacy are you building? Are you wasting your time? Or are you, like that laborer, using every moment, every ounce of your strength to build a tomorrow that is brighter than today? Remember this: your struggle today can be